Think about the last time you woke up feeling truly refreshed. Your body felt light, your mind was clear, and you had energy for the whole day. For many seniors, that kind of sleep feels like a distant memory. Instead, nights are filled with tossing, turning, watching the clock, and wondering, why can't I just fall asleep? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Studies show that nearly half of adults over 60 deal with insomnia at least a few nights every week. The most common solutions? Sleeping pills, over-the-counter remedies, or simply giving up and accepting poor sleep as part of aging. But what if there was a natural, safe, and effective way to calm your mind, relax your body, and drift off into restful sleep without pills or side effects? The answer might be magnesium, a simple mineral that your body already needs but many of us don't get enough of. Today we'll uncover exactly how magnesium helps you sleep, which forms are best, and practical ways to add it into your life starting tonight. Stick with me until the end, because I'll also share a few magnesium-rich recipes and a nightly routine that ties it all together. If you've been searching for a natural insomnia cure, you may find the missing piece here. Have you ever found yourself lying in bed, exhausted, yet your mind refuses to switch off? You know you need sleep, but it feels just out of reach. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. To understand why sleep becomes so elusive as we age, we must first appreciate the intricate system that governs it. Our sleep is regulated by a delicate dance between our internal body clock, the circadian rhythm, and a chemical process called sleep pressure, which builds the longer we're awake. This elegant system is controlled by a precise balance of hormones and neurotransmitters, ensuring we feel sleepy at night and alert during the day. However, as we journey through our 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond, this finely tuned system begins to shift. It's not a sudden failure, but a series of gradual, natural changes that can disrupt this dance, making it harder to get the deep, restorative rest we need. Let's explore the key reasons why. First is the decline of melatonin. Often called the hormone of darkness, melatonin is produced by the pineal gland in your brain to signal that it's time for bed. As we age, the pineal gland can become less efficient, and melatonin production naturally decreases. This means your body's sleep signal becomes weaker, more like a whisper than a clear command. You might not feel that familiar wave of drowsiness at your usual bedtime, making it harder to fall asleep. It's like the main switch for sleep is on a dimmer. Next, we have the increasing prevalence of physical health conditions. Chronic pain from conditions like arthritis is a major sleep thief. When your body sends constant pain signals to your brain, it's incredibly difficult for your brain to switch off and enter a state of rest. Finding a comfortable position can become a nightly challenge. Conditions like acid reflux or GERD also worsen at night. When you lie down, gravity is no longer helping keep stomach acid where it belongs, leading to painful heartburn that can jolt you awake. Similarly, restless leg syndrome, a neurological condition, creates an irresistible, creepy-crawly urge to move your legs, which intensifies during periods of rest, making it nearly impossible to settle down. And we can't forget one of the most common sleep disruptors, nocturia, or the need to urinate frequently during the night. Age-related changes in bladder capacity and hormone production mean more trips to the bathroom. Each time you get up, your sleep cycle is broken, and falling back asleep can be a struggle, leading to fragmented, unrefreshing rest. Then there are the side effects of medications. The very prescriptions that help manage health conditions can sometimes interfere with sleep. Common culprits include certain blood pressure medications like beta blockers, which can suppress melatonin production, corticosteroids used for inflammation, which can cause a feeling of being overstimulated, and even some antidepressants. It's a frustrating paradox. It is crucial to never stop taking a prescribed medication, but it's equally important to have an open conversation with your doctor about any sleep-related side effects. Finally, there's the powerful impact of stress and its related hormone, cortisol. Retirement doesn't automatically mean a life free of worry. Concerns about health, finances, or the well-being of loved ones can keep your mind racing. This mental activity triggers the release of cortisol, our fight-or-flight hormone. Cortisol and melatonin have an inverse relationship. At night, cortisol should be at its lowest point, but when you're stressed, it can remain elevated, blocking your brain's ability to achieve deep sleep. This leads to that awful, tired but wired feeling. When you layer all of these factors on top of each other, a weaker natural sleep signal, physical discomfort, medication side effects, and a mind buzzing with cortisol, it creates a perfect storm. It's no wonder that difficulty sleeping is one of the most common complaints among older adults. It can feel like an unsolvable puzzle. But here is the encouraging truth. While we cannot turn back the clock on aging, we are not powerless. We can proactively support our bodies by providing them with the right tools. What if there was a single essential mineral that could help address many of these issues at their root? A natural element that helps calm the nervous system, relax tense muscles, and support the very hormones that regulate our sleep-wake cycle. There is. And that mineral is magnesium. We've all been there, staring at the ceiling, mind racing, while the clock ticks relentlessly towards morning. You know you need to sleep, but your body and brain just won't cooperate. What if a simple, essential mineral could be the key to unlocking the deep, restorative sleep you've been dreaming of? Magnesium isn't a magic bullet, but its effects on our biology are profound. So, how does it actually work? Let's explore the 3 primary ways magnesium prepares your body and mind for a peaceful night's rest. 1. Calming the nervous system. First, and perhaps most importantly, magnesium calms your entire nervous system. Think of your brain as a bustling city with traffic lights. Chemical messengers called neurotransmitters direct the flow of information. An excitatory neurotransmitter called glutamate is like a green light, telling your brain cells to go, go, go. This is great for daytime focus, but at night, you need red lights. That's where GABA comes in. GABA is your brain's primary inhibitory neurotransmitter, the ultimate red light. It tells your brain cells to slow down and prepare for rest. Magnesium is GABA's best friend. It binds to and stimulates GABA receptors in the brain, making them more effective at catching these slow-down signals. This process helps to dial down the mental chatter and anxiety that can keep you awake. Without sufficient magnesium, your brain might have too many green lights and not enough red ones. Your thoughts keep racing, replaying the day's events or worrying about tomorrow. It's like being stuck in mental gridlock when all you want is a quiet, empty street to drift down into sleep. 1. Supporting melatonin production. Second, magnesium is a crucial supporter of your body's master sleep hormone, melatonin. Your body runs on an internal 24-hour clock known as the circadian rhythm, which tells you when to feel sleepy and when to feel awake. Melatonin is the key messenger for this clock. As darkness falls, your brain is supposed to convert the feel-good neurotransmitter serotonin into melatonin. This surge in melatonin signals to every cell in your body that it's time to wind down for the night. Here's the connection. The enzyme that performs this critical conversion from serotonin to melatonin depends on magnesium to function. Magnesium acts as a cofactor, essentially the key that turns the ignition in the melatonin factory. If you're low on magnesium, this production line can become sluggish. You might feel tired but not sleepy, or find your sleep schedule drifting out of sync. Ensuring you have enough magnesium helps your body make the most of its natural melatonin-producing potential, keeping your sleep-wake cycle strong and consistent. 1. Relaxing muscles. Third, magnesium allows your body to physically relax. Have you ever been plagued by nighttime leg cramps, twitching eyelids, or a general feeling of tension in your shoulders and jaw? Your muscles rely on a delicate balance of 2 minerals, calcium and magnesium. Think of it as a push and pull. Calcium flows into muscle cells to make them contract, while magnesium is responsible for pushing the calcium out, allowing the muscle to relax. When magnesium levels are low, calcium can linger in the cells, leaving muscles in a state of partial contraction. This can lead to that familiar tightness, cramping, and the uncontrollable urge to move your legs, a condition known as restless leg syndrome. By ensuring there's enough magnesium, you're giving your muscles the signal they need to fully let go. This physical release sends a powerful message back to your brain. It's safe to relax. When your body is at ease, your mind is free to follow. These benefits are particularly important as we get older. Sleep architecture naturally changes with age, often leading to less time in deep, restorative sleep and more frequent nighttime awakenings. Compounding this, magnesium absorption can decline as we age, and many common medications can further deplete the body's magnesium stores. This can create a perfect storm for sleep problems in seniors. By helping to calm the nervous system, regulate the sleep-wake cycle, and alleviate physical discomforts like restless leg syndrome, which is more common in older adults, magnesium can be a gentle and effective tool to support better sleep quality later in life. Of course, if you are an older adult or take regular medication, it's always essential to speak with your doctor before starting any new supplement. So, when you put it all together, magnesium acts as your body's master relaxation mineral. It's not a forceful sedative, but rather a gentle facilitator of your body's own natural sleep processes. It quiets the mind by enhancing GABA, it syncs your internal clock by supporting melatonin, and it releases physical tension by relaxing your muscles. Think of it as the conductor of your sleep orchestra, ensuring every section is playing in harmony to create the beautiful symphony of a deep and restful night. It's the off switch that doesn't just cut the power but dims the lights gracefully, preparing you for truly restorative sleep. This isn't just theory, it's backed by science. In one clinical trial, older adults with insomnia who took magnesium supplements reported longer sleep times, fewer awakenings, and higher overall sleep quality. Blood tests even showed lower cortisol, the stress hormone that interferes with rest. Real stories bring this to life. Take Susan, age 71. She had struggled for years with restless nights. She tried melatonin, herbal teas, even prescription pills, but nothing worked consistently. Her doctor suggested magnesium glycinate. Within 2 weeks, Susan noticed she was falling asleep faster and waking less often. She said, "It felt like my body finally remembered how to sleep." And Susan isn't alone. Many seniors report that magnesium was the missing link in their wellness routine. So, how do you ensure you're getting enough of this vital mineral? Understanding the best sources of magnesium is the first step toward harnessing its benefits. Broadly, you have two main avenues: obtaining it naturally through the foods you eat, or turning to targeted supplementation. The food-first approach is always the gold standard, as whole foods offer a complex package of nutrients that work in synergy. However, modern farming practices have led to soil depletion, meaning our food isn't as nutrient-rich as it once was. This is where supplements can play a crucial role in filling the gaps. Magnesium-rich foods. First up, leafy greens. Think of dark, vibrant greens like spinach, Swiss chard, and kale as magnesium powerhouses. The very molecule that makes these plants green, chlorophyll, has a magnesium atom at its core. They are incredibly versatile. You can blend them into a morning smoothie, use them as a base for a nutrient-dense salad, or simply sauté them as a delicious side dish. In fact, just 1 cup of cooked spinach can provide nearly 40% of your recommended daily intake of magnesium. Next are nuts and seeds. Almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, and chia seeds are not only delicious, but also packed with magnesium. They make for a perfect portable snack that also provides healthy fats, fiber, and protein to keep you feeling full and energized. Just a 1-ounce serving of almonds, about 23 nuts, delivers around 80 milligrams of magnesium. Try sprinkling them on yogurt or oatmeal, or just enjoy a small handful to beat the afternoon slump. Don't forget about legumes. Beans and lentils, such as black beans, chickpeas, and lentils, are fantastic sources of magnesium, as well as plant-based protein and dietary fiber, which is essential for digestive health. A single cup of cooked black beans, for example, contains a whopping 120 milligrams of magnesium, making them a budget-friendly and powerful addition to soups, salads, and main courses. Whole grains are another excellent source. Foods like oats, quinoa, and brown rice contain significant amounts of magnesium. It's important to choose whole grains because the magnesium is concentrated in the bran and germ, which are stripped away during the refining process to make white flour or white rice. So, swapping white rice for quinoa or brown rice is an easy way to boost your intake. And for a treat that's actually good for you, dark chocolate. Yes, you heard that right. High-quality dark chocolate with 70% cocoa content or higher is rich in magnesium and also loaded with antioxidants. A single 1-ounce square can provide around 65 milligrams of magnesium. It's a delicious way to satisfy a sweet craving while supporting your health. Just remember, moderation is key. Avocados are another crowd pleaser. This creamy fruit is celebrated for its healthy fats, but it's also a great source of magnesium. One medium avocado provides about 58 milligrams, or 15% of your daily need, making it a fantastic addition to toast, salads, or smoothies. Finally, certain types of fatty fish, like salmon, mackerel, and halibut, are not only high in anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids, but also contain a decent amount of magnesium. A 6-ounce fillet of salmon, for instance, offers over 50 milligrams of this essential mineral. The beauty of getting your magnesium from these whole foods is that you're not just getting one nutrient in isolation. You're getting a symphony of benefits. The fiber supports your gut, the antioxidants fight inflammation, and the array of vitamins and other minerals all work together to bolster your heart, brain, and overall well-being in a way a single pill never could. Supplements. Now, while a food-first approach is ideal, the reality is that many of us still fall short. As we mentioned, soil depletion and food processing can reduce the magnesium content in our diet. Furthermore, certain common medications, like diuretics and acid blockers, can deplete your body's stores. Chronic stress is another major drain on magnesium. This is where a high-quality supplement can be a game changer. Consider the story of Sarah, a 55-year-old teacher. She ate a healthy diet but was plagued by nightly leg cramps and restless sleep. Her doctor discovered her magnesium levels were on the low side, likely exacerbated by a medication she was taking. After starting a targeted magnesium supplement, her cramps vanished and her sleep quality dramatically improved. That's where supplements can bridge the gap. But navigating the supplement aisle can be confusing, because not all forms of magnesium are created equal. Their effectiveness depends heavily on bioavailability, how well your body can absorb and use them. Let's break down the best options. First, magnesium glycinate. This form is chelated, meaning the magnesium is bound to the amino acid glycine. This makes it exceptionally gentle on the stomach and highly absorbable. Glycine itself has a calming effect on the brain, so this combination is a powerhouse for reducing anxiety, promoting relaxation, and improving sleep quality. It's often considered the best all-around choice for correcting a deficiency without digestive upset. Next is magnesium citrate. This is magnesium bound with citric acid. It's also well absorbed and is very effective at raising magnesium levels. It has the added benefit of supporting digestion by drawing water into the intestines, which can help with occasional constipation. Because of this, it's wise to start with a lower dose. For most people, it's a cost-effective and reliable option, but if you have a sensitive digestive system, glycinate might be a better fit. For those focused on cognitive health, there's magnesium L-threonate. This is a newer, patented form that has shown a unique ability to cross the blood-brain barrier. Research suggests it can effectively increase magnesium levels in brain cells, which may support brain plasticity, learning, and both short-term and long-term memory. It's an exciting option for anyone looking to support their cognitive function as they age. Another excellent form is magnesium malate. This pairs magnesium with malic acid, a natural compound found in fruits that plays a key role in your body's energy production cycle. This combination is often recommended for individuals dealing with fatigue and muscle soreness, as it may help support cellular energy and ease muscle tenderness. It's well absorbed and generally doesn't have a laxative effect. One form to be cautious of is magnesium oxide. While it's common and inexpensive, it is not well absorbed by the body. Some studies suggest a bioavailability as low as 4%. Most of it stays in the intestines, where it acts as a laxative. So, while it can be effective for constipation, it's a poor choice for correcting a magnesium deficiency and replenishing your body's stores. When it comes to dosage, a general guideline for most adults is between 200 to 400 milligrams of elemental magnesium per day. It's always best to start low and gradually increase. Taking your supplement in the evening is often recommended, as magnesium's calming effects on the nervous system can help prepare your body for a restful night's sleep. Some people also find success splitting their dose between morning and night. A special note for seniors: older adults are particularly at risk for magnesium deficiency. This can be due to several factors, including lower dietary intake, reduced absorption from food as we age, and an increased likelihood of being on medications that deplete magnesium. For seniors, ensuring adequate magnesium is crucial for maintaining bone density, regulating blood pressure and heart rhythm, and promoting the deep, restorative sleep that can become more elusive with age. However, and this is the most important takeaway, you must always talk with your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement, including magnesium. This is non-negotiable, especially if you have any kidney issues, as your kidneys are responsible for filtering out excess magnesium. It can also interact with certain medications, including some antibiotics, blood pressure drugs, and bisphosphonates. Your doctor can help you determine the right form and dosage for your unique health needs, ensuring it's both safe and effective for you. Magnesium works best when combined with healthy bedtime habits. Think of it as one piece of the puzzle. Here's a routine that ties everything together. Consistent bedtime. Go to bed at the same time each night to train your body clock. Screen-free hour. Turn off TVs, phones, and tablets at least 60 minutes before bed. The blue light disrupts melatonin. Dark, cool room. Keep your bedroom dark, quiet, and around 65-68 degrees Fahrenheit. Gentle movement. Try light stretches or breathing exercises to signal your body it's time to rest. Magnesium support. Enjoy a magnesium-rich snack like a banana with almond butter, or take your supplement about 30 minutes before bed. This combination helps magnesium do its job, calming the mind and relaxing the body so you can sleep naturally. Q. Can magnesium replace sleeping pills? For some, yes, it reduces the need. But don't stop medications without your doctor's guidance. Q. How long does it take to work? Some notice improvement in days, others in a few weeks. Consistency is key. Q. Can you take too much? Yes. Too much magnesium can cause diarrhea, nausea, or cramping. Stay within recommended doses and consult your doctor. Q. What about Epsom salt baths? They can be relaxing, but the amount absorbed through the skin is small. Think of them as a soothing ritual, not a primary source. Magnesium isn't magic, but for many seniors, it's the natural key to overcoming insomnia. By nourishing your body with magnesium-rich foods and the right supplements, and combining it with smart sleep habits, you can finally experience the deep, restorative rest your body craves. If this video helped you, please hit like, share it with a friend who struggles with sleep, and subscribe to Senior Wellness Daily 365 for new videos every week. In the comments, tell us, what's your biggest sleep challenge right now? Remember, better sleep means better health, at any age.